we don't ever do anything like a generic performance in this class. We're always looking for specific ways to think as our character. A lot of actors come to me and they say, "Oh, I went in front of an audience, I freeze up," or if I'm in front of a camera, I freeze up. And that's usually because people are thinking their own thoughts about, "Oh, what if I mess up? Look at all those people staring at me." But what we do in my classes is we change our head to our character's head. We think with our character's mind. And our character is a very specific person, nothing generic about them. They have a very specific history. They have a very specific relationship with the person that they're acting with. And if you're thinking as your character all the time, then you can't think your own thoughts because your brain can only think one thought at a time. There's so much subtlety that goes on because there's subtext behind every word. Your character always has a reason for saying everything that they say. And we always try to be super specific with every single sentence. We have another scene study class starting next week. So if you're here watching, we invite you to come join us, especially if you've been involved in the sub on Reddit. We're at www.reddit.com/r/acting class. And that we have all kinds of free written lessons and video lessons. And these classes are very affordable and you will learn so much. One thing that I always say is that it's not about you, it's about the other person. The reason that is so is because the other person triggers everything that you say. And it's every time you change a tactic, every time you change your mood, every time you change an emotion, it's the other person that makes it happen in you. And that makes such a difference because you don't have to try to come up with it in yourself. It's just allow the other person to affect you, and to be thinking thoughts back to them. It's the thoughts that create the emotion, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
You don't have to try to find an emotion and to play an emotion. Playing an emotion is so false. It's so superficial. But if you're thinking what the emotion would say, it just affects you enough to it comes out. It just comes out, doesn't it?